Hey guys, it's Tori, and today I'm going to be trying out this glass skin look, so if you're interested in seeing how it turned out, keep on watching!
I got swords on my back, tell my ride tag. Ninjas with me, niggas, throwing stars at these bitches. Eating ramen noodles in the hood with my ninjas. All these bitches wanna turn up cause I'm with my niggas. I'm an enemy, and I make an enemy.
So first I'm just going to be brushing out my brows with my spoolie, and then I'm going to be taking my L'Oreal True Match Lumi Foundation and my Maybelline Fit Me Foundation for the sake of a dewy base. And yes, I know the Maybelline's undertone doesn't correctly match me, but I haven't been able to find one that matches correctly, so if you have any recommendations, please leave them down below. And so now I'm just using this small brush and basically digging out of the jar of the Maybelline to put it on my face. And I'm also pumping the Lumi on my hand and just applying that to my face as well. And then once I'm done doing that, I'm going to be taking my beauty blender and blending both of these out. Yes, pat, 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 blending, blending, so on and so forth. And once I'm done with that, I'm going to be taking my Wet n Wild concealers and putting both of these on the typical places where I highlight, just on under my eyes, over my cupid's bow, and a little bit on my forehead. I'm going to be using a bit more of the lighter shade this time, just for the sake of giving it a brighter look for the dewy finish. And yes, I'm taking my concealing beauty blender that I use for my concealer most of the time and just using that to blend it out as well. And against my better judgment, I chose to use some airspun this time just because I'm so used to baking that it feels alien to not bake when I do my makeup. So I just used this little pad and just put a little bit on and swept it away immediately, so you know it didn't make it too mattified. I just felt really weird not baking, so yeah, I just went ahead and did that. For future uses, I might skip this step just because obviously it does leave behind a more matte look, and obviously that's the opposite of what I was going for. And now I'm taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer and using this dark shade to lightly contour my face. I chose to use this one instead of my contouring powder just because, like I said, I'm looking for more of a dewy look, and using my contouring powder would have, mattified it more. And I'm just using a little tiny bit of the powder on my nose to contour, and using my foundation beauty blender, going over and just patting things out just so it doesn't look so matte. And also, like I said, using a little bit of the powder on my nose to contour just a tiny bit. And now I'm just brushing my brows out again with my spoolie now that I've put on my foundation and such. And I'm going to be taking my blush, my Artesian Color Baked Blush in the shade Warm Berry, and putting that over my cheeks and a little bit over the tip of my nose. And next I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. Brow Pomade in the shade Medium Dark and just filling in my brows with that lightly, nothing too drastic. And yes, I did brows after foundation this time because I felt like the carved out concealer look of doing them before would be a little too drastic for the look that I was going for. And now I'm brushing them out with my spoolie, making sure they look how I'd like them to look. And now I'm taking my Wet n Wild waterproof eyeliner and just doing a pretty basic line on my eyes this time. Luckily, it didn't give me too much trouble today, and I was able to get it done pretty quickly and make sure that they were even without them, getting too thick on accident. Now I'm taking my Volume Lash Mascara And just putting that over my lashes, as you can see. And also putting a bit on my lower lashes. And next I'm taking this mascara. Honestly, the label rubbed off, so I don't know which one it was. It was either Wet n Wild or Maybelline though. And I was just putting that on my lashes as well. And now I'm going in with my LA Colors contour palette, but now instead of taking the contour, I'm taking the highlight and putting that everywhere, as you can see. On my nose, my brow bone, my cheekbones, my cupid's bow, all the typical places. And you're also going to see me putting a bit on the inner corners of my eyes. I really like this shade because it's more of a frosty cream shade, and I think that really gives the illusion of, you know, the dewy look instead of using a golden shaded highlight. And I'm just blending that out until I reach the desired look. Also going in and blending it with my fingers. And now I'm going to take my LA Colors matte lip color. Honestly can't remember the color of the shade off the top of my head. But I'm just putting, first I was lining my lips, and then I decided to just go ahead and fill it in completely. And so I did that. And then I'm just patting them dry and blowing at the same time so they dry quickly. And now I'm taking this e.l.f. lip color stick and putting that on the inner parts of my lips and just blending it out lightly for a bit of a gradient effect. And now I have absolutely no idea what I'm looking for here. I forgot, so yeah, I have no idea what I'm looking for. But anyways, I ended up with my eyelash glue, and I'm just putting that on my lashes. And now I'm popping them bad boys on. And I forgot to mention that I'm wearing contacts today, but I'm sure you could put that together by watching. And this is the final step. Oh yeah, and then I also went in a little bit with the e.l.f. color stick and put a bit of that on my nose just to intensify the blush color, but I didn't want to do too much because I still wanted it to look pretty soft, as well as with the blush on my cheeks. So once all that's done, this is the finished look. Overall, I like how it turned out. Let me know how you feel about it down below in the comments. If you liked it, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. If you want to see more of my content, subscribe and hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when I post a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch y'all on the flip. Goodbye!